Alright, what's going on, everybody? We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. As we've never really done like a deep dive analysis kind of thing. But that's exactly what's gonna be going on. We're gonna take a look at, the Misty Knight deep dive. It's a 10-minute long video made by, of course, the one and only Dorky Diggity Dave. As well as Captain America, Sam Wilson. Be taking a look at this one as well. It's about 11.5 minutes, so a little bit more on this one. We're going to be pausing throughout. I'm going to let the audio play. If I get, like, copyright strikes or whatever, I mean, there's, like, two different types of copyright things on YouTube. I don't expect to get the worst one where they're like, all right, take them down, It's not that serious. This is actual, video game thing. It's not like you're watching a movie or something here, right? But even if I get like the more minor infraction that YouTube likes to give, well, this will be the last time we do this, but we'll give it a go. We'll see. We'll see if any of like the audio in the background messes with things. But before we do that, let's get a tweet out. Oh god, it's so big in that view. There we go. And actually, before we do the tweet, we need to do a little slap. And looks like we got ourselves a little double slap. John Law, Craig Hardy, thank you both. You got something coming to the both of you. Now, if you could both just kind of squeeze in, it makes it a lot easier and, a lot less painful too. There we go. Thank you both very much. Appreciate it, guys. Transformative content. Yes, you are analyzing the video. Yeah, but so you could tell YouTube that, but it's like not worth fighting over. They have like the automated detection systems and stuff like that. That's the thing. It's not worth fighting over. But anyway, we'll give it a go, and we'll just kind of see what happens. I also don't know how this is going to be breaking this stuff down. I have not looked at these videos prior to the stream, so we'll kind of be learning things as we go. I'm even going to take a little bit of notes here and there about some of the champs, some things that we can call back to. I don't think is there? Oh, we do. Oh, nice. We do have some like timestamp breakdown type stuff. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. Excellent. Okay, so if we need to, we can go back to different things. But anyway, oh, let me see. Hold on, before I get a tweet out. John said tweet. Okay, John, I'll check your tweet in a sec. Craig. Just saying, yo, right on time. Yeah, a little bit late, but Craig, thank you again. Maximus said 05, just saying, grabs popcorn. I hope you brought enough for the rest of the class, man. Just over here flexing your popcorn over here. But all right, anyway, let me get a tweet out. Dearest Hyatt Marvel Champions. Let's see. Let's see. I guess we'll just say let's try something different tonight. Let's fully break down and analyze. Whoops. Oh my god. Is it? No. Wait. Yeah, okay. Alright, never mind. Alright, it was just a typo. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it is a Y. I thought it was telling me it wasn't a Y. Alright, never mind. Let's try something different tonight. Let's fully break down and analyze the newest upcoming champs from Dave's Deep Dives. Yes! Oh no! I hate typing so much. Oh my gosh. I'm depressed every single night. Oh man. Alright, anyway. Let's try something different tonight. Let's fully break down and analyze the newest upcoming champs from Dave's Deep Dives. Alright, there we go. Cool, man. Okay. Before we get into it, John, where's your tweet? If I could find it. Here we go. Brother, I'm coming for you. Ooh. Photo one. Hold on. What is this? Ooh, look at how close that is. I might have to break out some ISO, up that rating a little bit. But all right. The race to 3 billion is on. Let's see. Use loyalty to dupe Unstoppable Colossus. Okay. Better go back to the bench and check the time, the exact time, because Johnny Lawrence is Cobra Kai knocking you down a peg. Oh, wait. Is it already over? Dang, dude. I'm canceling the stream right now. Rejoining for Loki immediately. I don't care who they have to kick out. Make way. No, you didn't, man. No, you. All right, let me see. Keep ordering them crystals. No cleanups. Yeah, man. Really, that's what I got to do is do a crystal cleanup. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts. Thank you, though, dude. Forgotten sending over a couple as well, saying tweet as well. Okay, Forgotten, what is this? Push Grandmaster Special 2. What am I gonna do? Oh wait, I'm the indestructible Sentry. False alarm. Nice, dude. Crushing it Sentry style. Oh man. Don't even matter. What a beast. If only he had other good assets to him. One day, maybe, right? Forgotten. Thank you, dude. War Dawn, Senator Buck as well. Say, ABG, do you think Blade is still viable for content? Yeah, absolutely. He just doesn't, like, break the game anymore like he used to. He's no longer the best champion for every piece of content. He's absolutely still viable, though. Yeah. Absolutely, man. He's still very strong. It's just he used to run the contest before, so anything other than like running the contest feels like he kind of dropped off, because he did, you know, when you're at the top and you go down to, like, I don't know, the next tier or something like that, you're still a good champ. It's just you're no longer the top. Still good. Esmir sent it over a couple as well. Esmir, thank you, dude. Saying, I did a thing you might enjoy. Oh, I definitely do enjoy. Hell yeah, man. Dude, this is the rank 4. Yes. Dude, Esmir, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's a big Sorcerer Supreme right there. That's a big blue lady right there, dude. Congrats. Hell yeah, man. Christian sent over 2 as well, saying ABG, next rank up, Mole Man, Aegon, or Kitty. What are you looking for? If you're looking to do the Abyss, then the answer is Aegon. If you're not looking to do the Abyss, then forget Aegon. And it would be between Mole Man or Kitty. And between those two, they're also very different champions. If you run Suicides, I would highly recommend Mole Man. You can play it without him, but it just feels a lot better with him, in my opinion. Kitty is a great champ, but also one of the highest skill required champs to play in the game at, like, you know, at a high level, playing her at a high level. So you kind of know what you're getting into. But yeah, like, seriously, all 3 of those are viable rank ups. It really just depends on what you're looking for. There's not much else I could say because they're all good. But yeah, Christian, thank you very much. Kevin Sanders said an over 10 as well. Kevin, thank you. Saying, sorry to interrupt the stream, good sir. Oh, man. Please don't apologize for giving me $10, dude. It's very generous of you. Who do you think is better between Torch and Cap IW? Torch. Cousin and I have debated for 20 minutes. We both agreed to consult a professional when he goes live. Well, you know what? We've done. We've talked a lot recently about Cap IW. Here's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Who is better? Torch, Cap IW. There we go. We got a poll out. Yeah, I mean, I think Torch is insane. I think they're both good champs, but Torch is like, I mean, he's getting banned in Alliance War. I think he's like the #1 most banned champion in Alliance War or something like that, if that puts it in any kind of perspective for you. I don't know if the banning evolution has started yet or not, but last time I checked, Torch was the #1 most banned champ. And yeah, he's insane. Absolutely dominates the entire class, the entire Mystic class, in addition to like energy damage dealing champs. Whereas Cap is like, yeah, good champion. He's got high block proficiency, neat. Now, I mean, he's got other utility too, of course, but like, I mean, it's no contest. Look at the poll too, man. 80-20. All right, we're gonna end the poll right there. There you go. Debate settled. Crushed. Okay, with that said, guys, who do we start with first? We've got 2 champs to get into here. We've got Misty Knight up first. Who did I put first in the title? I guess we should do it that way. I put Sam Wilson first in the title. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with Sam Wilson then, just for the sake of people watching on the playback, so that they can understand the orderings here. We'll start with Mr. Cap. I have to kind of check audio levels for a sec here. I'm gonna need you guys' help on this a little bit. But I'm just gonna kind of eye up the mixer here and see if we're good. I should have tested this out beforehand, but hang on. We're not even analyzing yet. We're just kind of
Wilson
setting this up.
He's got recon scan and locked on.
Actually, that might be pretty good right there. Looking at my mixer, what do you guys think? Does it need to be louder?
Physical vulnerability, power drain, special lock.
I'm gonna try not to talk while it's going, but we're gonna pause a lot and kind of talk about whatever Dave just said, and then maybe cycle back. Lower? You think it's lower? Or it needs to be lower? Oh man, someone said lower, someone said a little louder. Oh boy. Damn, dude. I'm seeing a little louder, and if anything, slightly lower. Oh man. Seeing a bunch of a little louders though. Well, I'm gonna try just a tad bit louder, because I'm seeing more of those.
And a special 2 that will leave your opponent ruptured. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sorry if the audio isn't perfect. It's not gonna be perfect for everyone. Most people seem to think it's all right. So, let's try turn it all the way up. Just crank it. Oh man. And we just blow out your guys' eardrums real quick. Sam Wilson seems like Falcon America, or well, Captain Falcon is probably what he's gonna be called, if anything. But wait, hold on. Hope you're having a good time. I tweeted today's animation, by the way. Absolutely can check them after stream. Hold on, really quick, because then we are gonna do these deep dives. But I want to see this animation. Let's see it. Ooh, an Aegon one this time, eh? It's one I made to thank Gabe for the beautiful game that we have been enjoying for so long. It's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty sick. I like it. Mummy, good stuff as always. All right, let's do this deep dive thing. Okay, like I said, we're gonna be pausing throughout because the deep dives, in my opinion, they go very fast. They're supposed to go fast. I mean, fast for how much info is being shared, but it just gives us time to pause and talk about it. So let's do that. Intro is very loud, of course.
Captain America joins the contest with Armor Up, where he gains a 30% chance to gain an indefinite Armor Up buff.
Gotta tell you, right off the bat, I mean, that's nice. It's pretty useful. Armor Up seems like it's such an insignificant thing, but there are characters like Havoc where you need that armor up. So just having another champ that has access to that already just like love that kind of utility.
When attacking with basic attacks, or being struck by the opponent's basic attacks. Now, these armor-ups max at 5 stacks. However, additional stacks last for 10 seconds. Also, this buff turns into a passive when removed by anything other than an armor break.
Now, I gotta tell you, oh my god, it's so bright, I'm sorry. Anything beyond that first armor up, and I mostly don't care. You know, I mean, if you can do other things with it, if Dave's about to be like, okay, and now you can convert these armor ups into healing or something like that, that's cool. But otherwise, I don't care. Also, I don't necessarily like converting armor up into damage. I rather it be something like convert armor up into some sort of self-repair kind of situation. I don't necessarily like sacrificing I don't necessarily like having to sacrifice all your defense to gain a little bit of damage. I like just having that defense there, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what they're about to tell us. You're gonna care for those armors? Okay. BD's in for a surprise. All right, let's see it. Hold on. I see Green sending over a bug saying, I think Cap is better than Torch overall. Torch is better at Cap in specific niche situations, i.e. mystic fights or energy situations. Cap covers more ground, is more flexible. Biased because I heart Cap. Okay. I mean, that's an opinion. That's all I can say on that. It's a valid opinion that I completely disagree with, but fair enough. Okay, let's continue.
While an armor up is active, Captain America can trigger the parry mastery against non-contact attacks.
Okay.
And block unblockable special attacks from mutants.
Only from mutants though, huh? Okay. Alright. I mean, that's useful though. That is useful. It looks like he had to consume the armor ups though, is that right? Hold on.
And block unblockable special attacks from mutants.
Yeah, okay, so those were all consumed, but still, that's pretty good. That's auto block too? That's not just regular. It was like auto blocking unblockable, it seems.
Captain America also gains a 10% chance per armor up to auto block incoming special attacks.
Oh, there we go.
At 75%.
Okay.
This auto block counts as a well-timed block, meaning he can trigger the parry mastery if activated to reduce incoming damage. Keep in mind, this removes all personal armor ups. Now, this auto block chance is increased by 25% per prowess effect on the opponent, capping out at 100% while the opponent has prowess.
Okay. Is that gonna be good? How much does that matter when you're using the champ offensively? Apparently there's a path in an Alliance War that has prowess. But I've never, that path is new since I stepped away from alliances, so maybe you guys can tell me, like, do you think that's gonna matter at all for that? Or is that just like a defensive thing when you have to fight this dude with a mutant that is gonna make it more annoying? Dev Devon, I'll check out your tweet in just a little bit. Let's get through some more of his abilities before we break away. But thank you very much for the 2, and I'll definitely check out your tweet soon. I won't forget. Think Bishop, Brian? That's true. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I guess Bishop does have like. Yeah. Okay. Can remove prowess? Will we go for that path? Okay. All right, let's continue.
Also, each armor up reduces the opponent's bleed ability accuracy by 25%. Now, Captain America has an always active ability where he cannot land critical hits naturally. However, whenever he would have landed a critical hit, he'll inflict an instant rupture, dealing physical damage instead.
Okay, so no crits, but rupture. I like that. Rupture is like one of the best damage over time effects because there's not really any immunity to it. It's physical damage. So you could have physical resistance, or of course, you know, skill champs can shrug it off and stuff like that. But for the most part, Rupture is nice. This is a solid Rupture too. This is from a 4-star. Hold on. Let me back this up just slightly.
He cannot land critical hits naturally. However, whenever he would have landed a critical hit, he'll inflict an instant rupture.
Oh, it's instant Rupture. I was thinking that this symbol here, it's a parry, but for some reason I was thinking this symbol was like the duration to it, and I was like, whoa, dude, this is ticking for 646, but that's just the instant damage. Okay, all right.
Dealing physical damage instead, scaling with critical damage rating.
His regular hits are kind of weak though.
Ruptures also inflict a sap charge that lasts for 15 seconds, or indefinitely as a defender. Now, when reaching 25 sap charges, Captain America consumes all charges and replaces them with a power drain passive, draining 50% of the opponent's power over 15 seconds.
I don't know, dude. Is there a way to I mean, I hope they're about to tell me there's a way to activate that on command rather than having to get to 25 or something. Famous last words, Brian. I won't forget. I won't, man. I won't. Hold on. But you have to get to 25? Just keep watching. Okay.
Now, Captain America also has Recon Scan, where when dodging back and holding block for 1.2 seconds, he'll inflict a lock-on charge for 16 seconds. This ability has a
good duration
cooldown of 12 seconds. When entering lock-on, Cap passively inflicts cowardice for the duration of the lock-on period, reducing special attack damage by 40%. Also, while the opponent is locked on, Cap gains increased critical rating and his attacks cannot miss. Now, Cap pauses sap charges for 5 seconds when striking the opponent while lock-on is active. As a defender, if the opponent is not currently locked on, he'll inflict lock-on in 16 seconds. Now on heavy attack, Captain America consumes an armor-up buff to gain a non-stacking bulwark buff, increasing his block proficiency and lasting for 15 seconds. He can also achieve this when intercepting the opponent's dash.
I need to know how much block proficiency. I hope they show it later on, how much that gives. I'm still waiting to see more about this power drain situation because, I don't know, dude. It doesn't really seem super usable, but we'll see. 15 seconds of special 3 prevention. I mean, that's true, but it just seems like it's so hard to... In a situation where the opponent... Like, where you need a power control... It seems so difficult to get this off, you know? Unless I'm missing something. So I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to see. Let's continue on.
Now, while this buff is active, opponents have negative 100% ability accuracy when hitting into Captain America's block. Now, let's check out his special attacks. The Special 1. The last hit inflicts a physical vulnerability debuff, decreasing physical resistance for 14 seconds.
I'm assuming that can go in the negatives. If it can, that's really nice. If it can't, then that's almost irrelevant because most characters do not have physical resistance. And to my knowledge, there are very few, I think, mutants that have physical resistance. I know Gambit does. I'm not sure who else. I hope that goes into the negatives. Let's continue on.
This debuff pauses while lock-on is active. Now, if the Special 1 is launched while lock-on is active, Captain America inflicts an extra physical vulnerability debuff. With the Special 2, each hit inflicts a Rupture debuff, dealing physical damage over 10 seconds.
Okay, it's man, I wish they would just be consistent with the champion level here. It's kind of rough trying to gauge these champs' power level, going back and forth between like 4-star champion, awakened, 5-star unawakened, 6-star, whatever, you know. This damage, hold on, let's back this up a sec. So this is like a 17,000 PI Psylocke. What is that? Is that like Act 5? Hold on. Well, I guess, you know what, we don't even need to see a game. I'm gonna, hold on, I want to back up like, all right, so 690 was this last hit. Okay, so that took off like 1% health. So we got a decent amount of health. I want to say this is like Act 5. Probably 5. I think this is a 565 unawakened without suicides against something in Act 5.
Each hit inflicts a
let's just go through kind of slowly here. Kind of damage. What are these initial hits for? And it can't crit still, right? But we do have the instant rupture of like 4255, it says over there. Okay, so it's just 2 hits of those. So a special 2 from what appears to be a 565, but maybe just 455. Having some initial damage of, and this is with class advantage, of about, I mean, it's like, I guess it's like, 12,500-ish, a little bit more than that. 12,800, something like that, actually. Or just below 12,700, whatever. Anyway, and then the ruptures afterwards that aren't ticking for a ton.
10 seconds. And attack rating increases proportionately to armor rating for the duration of the attack. Once complete.
Okay, and that was with a bunch of armor ups. Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. All right, let's continue.
All personal armor ups are consumed. If lock-on is active, each hit inflicts an extra instant rupture passive, dealing critical damage as physical damage.
Okay, so hold on. This is with the... Okay, this is a higher PI 5 stars, so maybe this is a 565 and the other was just 455? I don't know. Again, man, they bounce around so much with the numbers and everything. It's a cool special 3.
The Special 3. Captain America gains a precision buff, granting increased critical rating for 8 seconds, but pauses for 0.5 seconds each time Captain America lands an attack. Also, while this buff is active, Captain America can crit through block. This attack consumes all stacks of armor up and gains a 10% chance per armor up to inflict an extra sap charge on a rupture for the duration of the precision buff.
I don't think this is enough, man.
Now, reaching max stacks of sap charges while this effect is active causes the lost armor ups to return. When lock-on is active, Captain America inflicts a special lock, preventing specials from being activated for 10 seconds.
Hold on. Sorry, I was doing some numbers I was crunching some numbers in my head. Let me back this up. I missed the last thing that Dave said.
Return. When lock-on is active, Captain America inflicts a special lock, preventing specials from being activated for 10 seconds. Now, let's check out his signature ability.
All right. Oh man. Initial thoughts is the damage. It seems low. The utility, like the power control. Okay, so here's my thing. I guess if you need this guy for like, you better not use this guy in situations where you need power control. Because part of the way that you get your power control is by hitting a special 3, and that's already going to feed the opponent so much. And then you have an 8-second duration, which pauses, which is really nice when you're hitting. But if you can't immediately be smashing your opponent's face, it's gonna go away. It's hard to gauge in these things. It is hard to gauge in these things. I was thinking he'd be really good on Path 7. He might be. I was kind of asking people in here, since I don't have much experience with, well, I have no experience with the new Path 7. He might be good for that. It just feels like 25 charges is a lot. It's a whole lot. If the opponent's playing with you, if they're playing ball, then it feels like it's something that you could do, but I don't know. Pixie Bells and over Buck just saying no caps lock, please. Yes, please. BG sounds so much better with the volume off. Hee. Really? That's your super chat, Pixie Bell? Mid-champion deep dive examining. They'll never get special 3 if you can power drain forever. I suppose. I mean, I guess he's supposed to just be like a power control champ against mutants and not other classes, maybe? Because anyone else that has some more power gain, if you use this guy against like a mystic champ, dude, I can't see it. But maybe with some hands-on experience, I would feel differently. Okay. Let's literally never trigger kinetic transference. I mean, that's true. He's got the reduced ability accuracy on block, right? That's true. What experience do you have? Hashtag scrub. Oh, man. I see Green sent over the Buck as well, saying he seems like a worse version of Guillotine 2099. I don't know if they have much in common. I mean, they are tech. They both don't crit. But other than that, I feel like they have different things going on for them. Let's continue on. I want to see what the Sig ability is. Let's see.
When awakened, Captain America activates Vibranium Enhanced Exo 8 Falcon. This allows Red Wings lock-on to last 2 seconds longer, gain increased attack rating, and allows the Special 2 to rupture through block. Now, when either champion performs a well-timed block, Captain America inflicts a sap charge on the opponent. And an instant rupture is inflicted when an opponent's miss fails, or an ability fails to trigger.
Okay, so hold on. This is pretty crucial. I'm going to back up, actually, to the description, because I think this makes him sound a lot better. Let's see. Hold on, where was it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So this part right here, when either champion performs a well-timed block, Captain America inflicts a sap charge on the opponent. Okay, so this makes all the difference in the world. Before reading this, very unimpressed. But I think this gives a way to build up those sap charges. Because before this, the only way that we knew how to get the sap charges was hitting into the opponent. Pretty much. So here, okay. This makes the champ a lot more playable. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to get those charges built up. All right, that makes a lot more sense now. I didn't know about this. So this is, I feel like his Awaken ability is going to be required, but probably only Sig level 1 since that part doesn't scale. The attack rating increase. God, I wish we knew what level, like what star level this was that we're looking at in rank. The increase in attack doesn't seem to be that much. I want to say maybe that's a 50% attack increase if we're looking at like a, let's say like a 565 champ or something, which is not nothing. You know, it seems like, I mean, of course, you take whatever damage you can get, but it also seems like it's not required to play the champ. And then this part, whenever when the opponent miss fails, or when their ability fails due to low ability accuracy, instant rupture is inflicted, dealing some physical damage. Okay. Is this even a 565? Yeah, I don't know. This might not even be 565. It's not a 6-star. It probably is 565. Why else would they, like, what would they show otherwise? But anyway, damage is the best part. I mean, it does seem like it's a good amount of damage just for blocking or whatever, but okay. Character makes a lot more sense when awakened. He's got to be awakened as far as I'm concerned. I mean, again, guys, this is like without playing the champion or something like that, you know, first impressions. My first impression is that it looks like he needs to be awakened. All right, let's let it play out a little bit more again. Wait, Mummy's saying for Path 7, we already have Nimrod that simply punishes anyone with prowess and replaces any prowess with shock with basic hits, especially against mutants. Okay. So you're thinking he's already got it covered? This champ not gonna... yeah, I'm gonna need your help on this one, Mummy, because I know you got the war experience that I no longer have, so... don't hold back. Let me know your thoughts. If you think he's gonna be good, let us know. If you think the job's already covered by someone else, let us know that too. I mean, of course, not everyone's gonna have Nimrod too, so maybe Kabam just wanted to incorporate like, or you know, create like another option or something too. But let's continue watching here.
Enhance Exo 8 Falcon. This allows Red Wings lock-on to last 2 seconds longer, gain increased attack rating, and allows the special 2 to rupture through block.
Okay, so it does seem like it's a 565, by the way.
Now, when either champion performs a well-timed block, Captain America inflicts a sap charge on the opponent. And an instant rupture is inflicted when an opponent's miss fails, or an ability fails to trigger. This damage scales with base attack only.
Yeah, I mean, he's not taking much damage. This isn't like the craziest level Red Hulk we're looking at, but his block proficiency has got to be pretty high. I mean, he's got that buff, right? Again, we don't know exactly how much it increases it by. Maybe it shows it somewhere in the video, but it seems like if you need to turtle up as if like a form of power control, it seems like, you know, you can do that between the armor ups and the block proficiency buff, and probably a decent baseline block if I had to guess. Seems like you can do that.
Now, let's take him out for a spin in the champion rotation. For a damage focus, build up as many armor ups as you can while building just under the...
First off, hold on. Said for a damage focus, man, I would love to see some damage. I hope we do see it.
Special 2, and launch the Special 1. This will give you 1 physical vulnerability, but leave you very close to the next Special 1. From here, activate Lock On to increase your critical rate and increase your damage through ruptures.
Okay, this is a 6-star, and it appears to be rank 3. Hard to tell again. It looks to be rank 3, right? That's way too high of a PI for rank 2. And the damage is nothing spectacular.
Launch the Special 1 to gain an additional 2 physical vulnerabilities, and work your way up to the Special 2 before lock-on expires. When available, launch the Special 2 to gain that increase in attack rating from the armor ups, and the instant rupture passive from being locked on.
Alright, he's definitely not like a damage dealer, but you don't necessarily need a ton of damage to take down like Alliance War fights. If you can control the fight well enough, then you can kind of slow play it a little bit, although for the very like upper end of the competition, time does matter, but for most but yeah, damage, he's not. Oof. That's a rank 4? This is a rank 4? Okay. Yeah. The damage is not there. But that's okay. That's okay. It just means you don't, you know, you just don't look at him as a damage dealer. That's all there is to it. I think the way his ability accuracy reduction works is the most important utility. Lots of bad things that can punish you through nodes or champ abilities happens when opponents are attacking, things like discerning, etc. Yeah. I listen, a lot of champions, when they don't have good damage, I kind of write them off. But I think he could actually be useful here, man, even with the low damage. I think I want to play with like the duration. I want to see how that feels. That's kind of right now where my head's at with this guy is like the I can't remember what they're called, but these things, they have a duration to them, and if you can build them up reasonably comfortably, then I think that's pretty useful. With like reducing ability and then having like, you know, that power drain effect as well. Could be nice, but all right, let's continue.
Rinse and repeat until you've knocked out your opponent. Now, let's check out some best uses.
Dude, oh man, rinse and repeat till you knock out your opponent. We're 60 plus hits with a rank 4. Probably Sig 200, and Storm is above 50%. Class advantage and everything. Oof.
Let's check out some best uses. With Lock On, Cap can bypass Miss, giving him advantages on Miss champions like.
This is nice too, by the way. This shouldn't be too underrated. There, you know, Torch, as we were just saying before, he's one of the most banned champions at the moment. Having another option to fight through Miss is nice, man. It is nice. There's going to be other characters coming out in the future that you're going to miss too. So not just the ones that exist today. So that's good. I'll read those super chats in just a minute, guys, but because we're almost done, I'm going to let this play out for the most part. I won't pause too much more, and then I'll read those. But man, thank you very much, guys.
Strife, for example, or nodes like Tunnel Vision. Yep. Having negative 100% ability accuracy reduction on block helps to bypass the parry shrug from Korg, for example.
Quite nice.
Or effects on block like kinetic transference, Hard Knock Life, or stunning reflection. Now, not being able to crit allows you to counter champions like Mr. Sinister. Also, easy access to cowardice will give you the advantage over prowess-driven champions. Now, let's check out some notable synergies.
Before we go to synergies, oh my god, it's so blurry. Hold on. All right, there we go. Before we go to synergies, it definitely feels like a player versus player kind of character. I can't imagine myself bringing this guy to that many like story quest situations. I'm not saying he can't handle it. I'm just saying if you're gonna use this guy in Act 7, the fights are gonna be so long. You're gonna want to pull whatever hair out you have and buy a bald cap. Link in the description. You're gonna want to make sure to do that. But in like a PvP sort of setting, he has potential. So. Oh, what's up? We got Kabam John in here. What's up, dude? Tell us about this guy. My testing, he gets around 30% plus more damage in kinetic transference. Okay. Got it. He seems like I'm getting vibes that are somewhat similar to like Spidey 2099 in the way that Spidey got overlooked a little bit, but then ended up being like a pretty good, like a really good like war fighter. I mean, he's not only for war, but you know what I mean. Totally different abilities and stuff like that. But I feel like this guy, if people try to do like a Winter Soldier fight with him, probably going to be miserable. But I do think he's got some good potential here. Actually, all right, before we get to synergies, we'll get to synergies in just a sec, and then Misty. But I've been ignoring these super chats and stuff long enough. So give me like 2 minutes here, and then we'll see the synergies, what they have in store, and then we'll go look at other things. But Dove Devon with the 2-part tweet. Let me finally go see. Hopefully you're still in here. I didn't think I was gonna take that long to get through that video, but let's see. Some recent crystals, Kitty, nice. Already 565, nice. They got the Penny as well. Ooh, what? Dude, Penny and then Namor Torch, all 6 stars? That's pretty good. That's crazy pull from one singular cav, and it's pretty good Nexus. Dude, what is going... You're on fire! Another amazing 6-star. Dude, that's the dupe, okay. Okay. A little Terrax action. I still think he's got some real potential in solo competitive mode. I would love to get a 6-star Terrax myself, except kind of want him to be awakened. 6-star Odin as well. Damn, dude. On fire. Really good, man. Drew Sanders sent it over 10 as well. Drew, thank you very much, saying, hello, Mr. Grant. I am the cousin of Kevin. Thank you for agreeing. Wanted me $5. Oh, man. Drew, that's pretty funny, dude. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing it with me and then some. Thanks, dude. If you guys missed it earlier, the debate was between Torch and Cap IW, to which Torch smoked Cap IW. Jacob sent it over a buck as well, saying, wish me luck with my 5th path in Labyrinth. Dude, oof. The 5th and final? Okay, good luck, man. Good luck to you. Good luck. Wait. Might even be the same designer as Spidey29? Really? Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the deep dive, and we'll check out these synergies before moving over to Misty. Doofus Puncher sent over 2 as well, saying, ignore this super chat, it's truly pointless. Wow. Doofus Puncher, thank you very much. Let's see.
Who the hell are you?
I'm gonna pause this for a sec. We'll hear what Dave say about it too, but like, hold on. Increase the effective armor ups by 15%. Don't care. Right away. Don't care. I don't know. I can't remember all the things the armor ups do, but I don't care. It's not why I'm playing this character. All right, each hit of the special one has a 100% chance to place a fatigue buff on the opponent. The last hit on the special pulls all fatigue debuffs for 20 seconds. Whoa, hold on. Can't you do something crazy with the fatigues, like with another synergy for Ant-Man or something like that? Hold on, dude. Hold on. Ant-Man, where are you at? Let's see. It's not that one. Oh, no, that's the glance thing. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Unless you guys, I mean, I'm not going to go digging for it, but if there was something, because I could have sworn there was something, but maybe not. I know that's how his poisons work, right? The fatigue, so maybe you just stack up 1,000,000 poisons and with the Furies and then launch like a crazy special 2 poison or something. Maybe Dave's about to tell us right here. Let's play it out.
Ant-Man on the team, Captain America increases the effect of armor ups by 15%. With Ant-Man, each hit on the special one has a 100% chance to place a fatigue debuff on the opponent. The last hit on the special causes all fatigue debuffs for 20 seconds, helping to juice up those poisons on that special too.
Okay. It's ticking for 70 right now. Really juiced up. Oh, wait, they're still converting.
Bird to lip.
Still though, dude, that damage is not there. Oh man. Oh, they're really juiced up. Okay. Actually, Nico sent it over 3, said tweet. Okay, I'll have to check yours in a sec. We are gonna finish out the rest of these synergies here, but let's see here. Thank you, by the way. Let's see. All right, so opponent combat power rate is decreased by 40% while lock-on is on cooldown. Wait, did I say increase instead of decrease? Either way. Okay, that's something, and this is not just for like new Falcon, this is for old Falcon as well. I guess I shouldn't be calling him new Falcon. I mean, it's Captain Falcon or Captain or whatever, right? But okay. That's pretty good, man. 40% is a lot. Kind of wish it was the other way around, like while lock-on was active, but hey. Could still be good. Alright, each hit of special 1 for Darkhawk has a 10% chance to refresh the current active mode. Not gonna make me play Darkhawk. Kind of cool, but not gonna make me play Darkhawk. Sauron, when performing a well-timed block, 30% chance to gain physical resistance buff. If there are more physical resistance buffs than energy resistance, gain energy resistance. Dude, why is there a book in this synergy? This is insane. These buffs increase their corresponding resistance by plus 537 and last for 10 seconds. Okay. We're just going to hit play on that.
Darkhawk or Sauron on the team. Captain America and Falcon decrease opponent combat power rate by 40% while lock-on is on cooldown. With Darkhawk, each hit of the special 1 has a 10% chance to refresh the current active mode. With Sauron, when performing a well-timed block, he has a 30% chance to gain a physical resistance buff. If there are more physical resistance buffs than energy resistance, gain energy resistance instead.
Hold on. This is hilarious. There's a little editing trick. I don't know if you guys spotted it. Because the description of this synergy is so long, let me back it up. Dave literally had to slow down the video to get fit all the words in.
Chance to gain a physical resistance buff. If there are more physical resistance buffs than energy resistance, gain energy.
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to slow it down to show the gaining of the buff, but
resistance instead. These buffs increase their corresponding resistance by 537 and last for 10 seconds. Expectations. With War Machine on the team, Captain America's Special 1 inflicts a...
Hold on, I'm sorry. I wanted to read this first. Okay, Special 1 inflicts heal block debuff, preventing the opponent from recovering health for 15 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a long duration heal block. I could see that being useful in some situations for sure. And then War Machine Ruptures from Special 1 have their ability accuracy and duration increased by 25% flat. Okay.
With War Machine on the team, Captain America's Special 1 inflicts a heal block debuff, preventing the opponent from recovering health for 15 seconds. With War Machine, Ruptures from Special 1 have their ability accuracy and duration increased by a flat 25%. On your
Alright, with the caps here. On well-timed blocks, gain a Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 13%. Fury has no duration, but is removed when hit. We'll flash for a second. When hit or a non-well-timed block, max 5 stacks. Okay. That's powerful right there, man. That's a lot of additional attack. Okay. I don't think we were seeing that in the video at all either, because I don't remember seeing Fury buffs throughout the way, so I don't think they were showing that in the damage breakdown stuff. Okay, on a well-timed block, inflict a stagger debuff that lasts for 10 seconds. The staggered opponent has their next buff nullified. Okay, I mean, stagger is always nice. I'm sure there's places to use that.
Left. With Captain America Infinity War or Captain America World War II on the team, Captain America Sam Wilson, on well-timed blocks, gains an indefinite Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 13%, maxing at 5 stacks. This Fury buff is removed if the opponent hits into a non-well-timed block. With both Captain America Infinity War and World War II, well-timed blocks inflict a stagger debuff, lasting for 10 seconds, and maxing at 2 stacks.
Dude, I just realized too, that's another despair right there. It's another way, because, I mean, putting him on the team, that already gives you the, what's it called? The Petrify. So that's just another thing that counts towards despair. Making it even easier to reverse healing with Cap IW as if he needed it. Like, the dude's already a beast at that, so that's really strong. Even if there are no buffs, Stagger's still a debuff.
And finally,
what do we got here? Start of the fight. Gain the following buffs, all lasting 10 seconds. Fury buff granting 820 attack rating, precision buff. Oh, this is for all Avengers too. Okay. Lasting 10 seconds. Precision buff, cruelty. Okay. 10 seconds only though. Oof. All right. Winter Soldier special attacks have a percentage chance equal to the number of the hits in the combo meter to gain a True Strike buff during special attacks.
White Wolf. With Winter Soldier on the team, all Avengers at the start of the fight gain the following buffs, all lasting 10 seconds. Fury, granting 820 attack.
Wait a minute. I just realized the synergy with Mr. Fantastic, doesn't it extend the duration of like one buff by like 0.2 seconds for each hit for skill champs? And a lot of the Avengers happen to be skill champs. So I'm not saying it would necessarily be super worth it to be stringing along all these synergies and stuff like that, but it's quite a bit right there, man. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'll read the super chats in just a minute. I just wanted to get through the rest of these, but thank you guys. I'll definitely read them.
Precision, granting 820 critical rating, and Cruelty, granting 410 critical damage. With Winter Soldier, special attacks have a percentage chance equal to the number of hits in the combo meter to gain a True Strike buff during special attacks. Now, did you see a synergy that's got you ready to soar?
Okay, I think that's it for the video. The rest is just like a little recap. Oh, I had the... Damn, dude, I had the wrong thing open the whole time. Sorry, guys. I had it... My bad. How long was that like that? Where I wasn't showing it all big. My bad. I'm sorry. I have two different things because one is better for looking at other things like Aunt May. There's like two different zoom. Anyway. Actually, Nico sent over 3 saying Twitter handle. Pretty important distinction between the two. Let me see though. Hiccups MCOC. Let me see. What do we got here? Big day in MCOC for me today. Beat the Grandmaster for the first time. Got my first rank 3 and opened my first ever featured 6-star. My most wanted champ, who had a 6-star awakening gem from gifting. Dude, congrats, man. Congratulations. Woohoo! That no. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, man. Well, dude, grats on Thronebreaker, and yeah, grats on this guy as well. Sick stuff, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. Imagine Jim send over 10. Jim, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, Brian, I'm excited for both of these. Perfect for MCOC and Black History Month. So many peeps have wanted them. Also, supposed to rain heavy tonight, but thankfully it was only a misty night. Okay. You never fail, Jim. Some would say it's admirable. I would not be one of those some. Boo, dude, take a frickin' lap. Jim, come on. Boo. Boo. No soda up, I want him so bad. Same. But boo. Luca sent it over, or actually with the 6 months. Luca, thank you very much, dude. Saints up, BG. I got Science Cat the other day. Who should I rank 3? Cap, IW, or Torch? Both unduped, and I run Suicides a lot. I would still say Torch. To be honest, you're probably not going to play either champ a ton when running Suicides, but I still play Torch when running Suicides. And he's just that good. And occasionally you could take them off. Sometimes you could fit the Fury synergy on the team to shrug off the bleed, and then you're good to go. Torch all day, every day. Doesn't need to be Awaken. Awaken ability is almost useless. Outside of something like the Abyss, it's like never comes into play. So he's a beast on Awaken. Doofus Puncher with the 2, saying last 2. Doofus Puncher, thank you again. Saying the new champ stuff has a lot of buzz without the buffs. It was like a package where the new champs plus the buff champs brought a lot of excitement every month. These last 4 new champs have suffered from the lack of excitement, IMO. A bit. I would say, okay, so I mean let's talk about Cap here. I would say probably not the most exciting champion, but I think he's gonna have a use. I think he's gonna be useful at least. But you're right, in terms of like pure excitement factor or whatever, I think it's pretty niche. Like niche as in like the people who play this champ. He's not going to be like a super widespread just use all the time kind of champ. He's going to get used in some situations where you need the utility, and every other situation where you don't absolutely need the utility, you're going to go in with someone that's going to destroy the fight faster. Misty we haven't got to yet, and well, that's coming up next in like a minute here. We're going to get into Misty. But you see, I don't know, Cap seems like a good addition to the game. I like some of the synergies that were showed off. Yeah, I don't know, just seems like a good good all-around champ for niche use cases. Like I said, that's the impression I get without actually playing the character. Yeah. And no, there is no hands-on with these characters yet. Even in the CCP, the people in the CCP only gain access to the new champs like when the next update hits, and even then sometimes it's delayed like a day or two or something like that. But even if they were on the CCP, let's face it, I'm usually pretty slow to actually testing the champs. But yeah, I think dang, dude, Torch has almost 100% ban rate in war. That's insane. But yeah, I think. Oh wait, if you end up doing this again next month, I'd be down to chat with you about him, or maybe we can poke the designers too or something. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but it's kind of fun doing this. Honestly, the deep dives, as good as they are, whenever I watch videos, I usually just have them on as background noise. And because some of the information goes pretty quick, I usually get like 10% of the info about the champ through a deep dive, even though it's all there, you know, but I'm just never paying attention enough. So this is my first time actually doing this with a deep dive and doing it live, and it's kind of fun. And we're going to do it again here with Misty in just a moment. But yeah, that'd be cool, dude. If you wanted to do that, I'd totally be down for something like that. Definitely. Okay. I think we're ready to move on. So, what, tech. Yeah, tech for class type here of Cap. Should have. Yeah, there we go. We got the tech symbol in there now. All right, Misty Knight is up next. I don't know anything about this character either. She's got a cool arm and a cool fro. Let's check it out. I think we're ready. Oh, wait. Audio levels. All right, so where was the audio for this one? Okay. That's something I need to nail down better. Might be just a tad low. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's listen.
She's got armor break, unblockable, guaranteed critical attacks, cold snap, and frostbite that will leave your opponents shattered. Let's get into it.
First off, boo Dave talking about shattering something cold. He'll have to take a lap when it's convenient for him. All right, let's continue. Hold on, before we do, John already saying Misty has some pretty big damage spikes that can be pretty rewarding, for sure. Better in shorter fights. Okay, all right, let's see.
Misty joins the contest with the ability
Anti-metal.
to build anti-metal and cryogenic charges using her metallic arm. For anti-metal, Misty gains 2 charges when either champion performs a well-timed block. If against the science champion, Misty gains an additional charge. She'll also gain 1 charge when finishing a combo with a light attack.
Okay.
For cryogenic charges, Misty gains 2 charges when either champion dodges an attack. And if up against the science champion,
Hold on. Why did it said dodged instead of dex?
Champion dodges.
You guys notice that? Her animation too, was that just a regular dashback animation? Or okay, never mind. All right, whatever.
Attack. And if up against the science champion, she'll gain an additional charge. She'll also gain 1 charge when finishing a combo with a medium attack. Both charge types max out at 12 stacks. Now, these charges will provide benefits based on how many she has. With anti-metal, Misty gains a 3% chance to instantly purify any incoming debuffs. Where with each cryogenic charge, she'll gain a 1% chance to evade attacks. Now, if there is a difference of at least 3 between her 2 charges, Misty can raise her lowest charge by 3 when landing a heavy attack. Also, when Misty is struck by a basic attack, she has a 20% chance to increase her lower charge by 1. If they're currently equal, both charges increase by 1. Now, Misty is a master of parry and dexterity, so she'll benefit from rank 1 of the parry and dexterity masteries, even if they're not activated. However, if the parry and dexterity masteries have been activated, Misty starts the fight with 2 anti-metal and cryogenic charges.
Well, guys, we got a champ here that doesn't need parry or dex. Time to change our masteries around. Where are those presets? It's time to get these useless masteries out of here, man. It's weird that they have that as a thing. Hold on, let me see what John's saying about it. We really wanted to use Misty to try to teach players about parry and dex. So I believe she just has both in her base kit. Okay. I gotcha. So, all right. So that's, I mean, it sounds like that's the only reason that this would exist. Hold on, Mummy. We're placing defense for this war, and defense tactics are not showing on any of the high ground champions. I think needs to be checked. Oh boy. Okay. Perhaps. All right. Let's continue on here.
Whenever both of Misty's charges become equal, she gains equilibrium and gain non-stackable buffs when the thresholds are met. For example, when balanced at 3 or more charges, Misty gains a precision buff for 14 seconds, increasing critical rating for each active charge.
Okay, so getting 3 charges, if you already have parry and dex, is literally like 1 dex and 1 parry, so it doesn't seem too hard to pull off. Let's see what you gain, though, besides that crit, or how good the crit is.
At 6 or more, Misty becomes unblockable for 6 seconds. Once activated, this ability goes on cooldown for 6 seconds. And at 9 or more, Misty gains a bionic overcharge buff, dealing guaranteed critical hits for 6 seconds. Once activated, this ability goes on cooldown for 6 seconds. Now, if Misty is at max charges, when she would gain a charge of either type, she refreshes her equilibrium buffs instead, if they aren't on cooldown. Now, all equilibrium buffs are paused during special attacks. Speaking of which, let's check those out.
Just real quick, it's weird to me that like the character that you guys decided to try to encourage players to get parry and dexterity, it doesn't seem like she's super simple. I don't know, maybe it's just a lot of information all at once. But yeah, I don't know.
A special one.
I mean, I don't think she's like different play style or anything like that. It's just there's a whole lot of text here, a whole lot that Dave's reading us right now, pretty much. But all right, let's see it in action.
Misty consumes all anti-metal charges, increasing attack rating for each charge consumed. If Misty consumes 6 or more charges, the attack becomes unblockable.
Okay, so this is, we're looking at, I want to say a 565 Unawakened.
And if Misty consumes 9 or more charges, she inflicts an armor break debuff on the first hit, reducing armor rating for 16 seconds. With the special 2, Misty consumes all cryogenic charges and inflicts a cold snap debuff, dealing energy damage over 14 seconds.
I'm once again really not too impressed by the damage numbers, but this is Unawakened. Let's see. They said I think Dave said 14 seconds on that one. So it's like a little under 6,000 damage from the frost there.
Now, all basic attacks inflict an indefinite frostbite passive.
Oh, okay though.
While this
Here we go.
cold snap is active. And critical hits inflict 1 additional frostbite. When this cold snap expires naturally, all frostbites are shattered, removing them and dealing.
Okay. It's a good amount of burst damage, I guess. Does it make up for the regular, like the low hits on the regular attacks? I don't know.
Energy damage for each one removed. Now, if Misty consumes 6 or more cryogenic charges, the opponent is stunned for 2 seconds when all frostbites shatter.
I don't know if I really care about that stun thing. It feels like something like it you gotta care about when you're fighting
The
her.
special 3. Misty instantly maxes out both charges, gaining all effects of equilibrium. She'll also gain an energize buff that increases combat power rate by 30% for 14 seconds. Now, let's check out her signature ability. When awakened, Misty activates Background Investigation. This is a passive ability, where Misty analyzes the opponent's class. I'm
gonna pause it here for a second. I know Dave's about to fill us in on what all these do, but I kind of want to read these ahead of time and see which ones to be excited for, and then we'll let the video play out and we can watch for that one specifically. Let's do that. Her damage loop is kind of like Reverse Iceman. Yeah, a little bit. All about making Frostbite pop. She has a lot in her sig. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot here. Holy. Just special 2, special 1 do damage. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me see here. Let's take a closer look. So, we're analyzing the opponent's class in order to gain a unique effect for a short period to counter them. When the fight starts, Misty takes 27 seconds to investigate the opponent. This is at Sig 200. At Sig 1, it's probably like a full minute or something. I don't know. When the investigation is complete, Misty gains an effect lasting 18 seconds before restarting her investigation. That seems like I don't know about you guys. I've never heard like a detective that had to do that. They're like, I think this person is looking to rob this bank. You know what? They are, and I have the proof right here. And then 18 seconds goes by, and they're like, you know, maybe they weren't robbing the bank. Let me reinvestigate. But hold on. All right, let's actually read this. All right, so class types. All right, Misty instantly purifies all debuffs, and her instant purification jumps to 100%. Purifies all debuffs. I mean, okay. I mean, the purification part is probably really nice, and this like the instantly purifying debuffs. That's probably just like a bonus. Okay, that might be useful, because you get that for quite a while. But okay, well, anyway, let's read the next one. All right, Misty gains a Fury buff for each bleed debuff currently on her, increasing attack rating. Unless she's got some like heavy bleed resistance, then it's not a lot of attack too for how much this is. But maybe she's got crazy resistance or something. I don't know. All right, the mysteries of the X gene elude Misty's superb detective skills. Okay, of course, class disadvantage against mutants, so nothing. If the opponent has 2 or more armor up buffs, this is for tech. When Misty's special attack 1 connects, a second armor break is applied. Okay, for armor breaks are big, that's big, but from the video, it didn't seem like they were anything too crazy. All right, Cosmic inflicted disorient debuff, decreasing their block proficiency by 5% and defensive ability accuracy by 10% for each unique buff on the opponent. Okay, this seems like sort of mostly just an annoying thing if you're trying to use a Cosmic champ against Misty rather than playing as Misty against Cosmic, I would think. Yeah, I mean, against Cosmic, you're probably still going to want to use a Mystic champ just to do more with those buffs rather than this benefit. And the text is covering a little bit here, but let's see. Against Mystic, inflict a suppression debuff, reducing opponent combat power rate by 10% for each bar of power on the opponent. Okay. Not amazing, but okay. Little benefit there. That can definitely save your life against a Mystic champ, but again, not something that you're going to be like, oh, she's a Mystic counter. So, okay. Got it for now. Catch you all later. All right, John, later, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for giving us a little bit of info on this. All right, let's actually Doofus Puncher. Send over a buck. Saying, like I said, much ado about nothing. Much effort for not a lot. Well, let's watch this play out.
Analyzes the opponent's class in order to gain a unique effect for a short period to counter them. When the fight starts, Misty takes as low as 27 seconds to investigate the opponent.
As low as?
Misty gains an effect lasting 18 seconds before restarting her investigation. With Science, Misty instantly purifies all debuffs, and her instant purification passive jumps to 100%, regardless of her current anti-metal charge amount. With Skill, Misty gains a Fury buff for each bleed debuff currently on her.
I mean, I'm trying to think where you would use the purification thing. There's probably places, but I'm kind of drawing blanks at the moment as to where she would really fit in there.
Increasing attack rating by up to 771.8. Mutants elude Misty's detective skills due to the mysteries of the X gene. With Tech, if the opponent has 2 or more armor up buffs when Misty's special attack 1 connects, a second armor break is applied.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was looking at this as like adding damage, but I guess the reason why it's taking away more armor ups is just to get through the armor ups. But
With Cosmic, Misty inflicts a Disorient debuff, decreasing their block proficiency by 5% and ability accuracy by 10% for each unique buff on the opponent.
Guys, this is a 565 critting for 2400. Although, I mean, I guess there is like physical resistance on Carnage, so maybe not the best gauge, but oof.
And with Mystic, Misty inflicts a suppression debuff, reducing opponent combat power rate by 10% for each bar of power on the opponent. Now, let's take her out for a...
Why is this against Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange doesn't have combat power rate. This is an irrelevant ability. All right.
In the champion rotation. For a damage focus, with the parry and dexterity masteries already activated, she'll start the fight with 2 charges each. The first parry will take you to 4 anti-metal. From here, perform a shortened combo of medium, light, medium to gain a cryogenic charge. Your next parry will give you 6 anti-metal charges and 3 cryogenic, making it easy to gain equilibrium with a heavy attack.
Okay.
Now, using that shortened combo made it possible for your opponent to not yet gain a bar of power, which allows you to be aggressive, especially having that unblockable buff. From here, build up to the Special 2. but try not to go over if you can. Try to line up your special 2 with gaining equilibrium to maximize the amount of time you have with unblockable and bionic overcharge. Now, if you didn't gain too much power...
Okay, so hold on. Before we, like, this has got to be rank 3, right? I don't think it's rank 4 like we were looking at last time. I think this is just rank 3 without suicides. Probably SIG 200. I mean, I didn't look at the lock-on timer or whatever it's called, the investigation timer, but all right, so the damage like from the special 2 itself, not very high, but it all comes down to like what are these frostbites gonna actually do? Hold on, let's back it up one more time here. So before the special 2 is popped, Black Bolt is at about 94%.
Line up your special 2 with gaining equilibrium
93,
to maximize the amount of time you
92.
have with unblockable and bionic overcharge. Now, if you didn't
Very
gain
low.
too much power after the special 2, you have space to go all out on the opponent with your basic attacks, stacking on extra frostbites from the guaranteed critical attacks.
A lot of
bionic
frostbites.
Overcharge buff. Now, carefully time your special 1 launch so that when the cold snap expires and the frostbite shatter, they do so while you have that attack increase.
I mean, that's a nice burst of damage. Without a doubt, right? Like 93,000 damage, extra burst. That's good. I'm just kind of questioning how reasonable that is to do in a difficult fight, not inside of Realm of Legends. Like, is this a Realm of Legends exclusive? It is rank 4. Rank 4, the in-game mail says that. Oh, okay, that's how you guys knew. I was curious how you guys knew. Okay. So it is a rank 4. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Because it looks like Dave got in a lot of hits in this fight. You're not always going to be able to do that.
Now, that's pretty cool to see. Rinse and repeat until your opponent is knocked out. Now, of course, Misty's playstyle can vary depending on opponents and nodes. What would you do with her? Sound off in the comments. Now, let's check out some best uses.
I gotta say, I'm not as interested in Misty. I'm hoping that Dave's about to show us something in this best uses section, or maybe she's got something else in the synergies or something. But I'm really not that interested in Misty overall. I gotta say. Let's continue.
Access to Cold Snap means access to anti-evade champions and nodes. Access to one.
I gotta tell you, I don't really like using Cold Snap for anti-evade. Yes, it does provide anti-evade, but I never felt that comfortable using Iceman against like Spidey in the past. In a pinch, you do what you gotta do, but better options all around.
Unblockable gives you a leg up against auto-block champions. This also comes in handy when fighting on Bane nodes. But you'll find Misty's quick ramp up and access to unblockable attacks make her ideal for questing. The Frostbite Shatter makes quick work of your opponents in those shorter fights. Now, let's check out some notable synergies.
That does look fun, I will say. It does look pretty fun being able to just do that kind of burst. And this is without suicides, right? So that burst could be even higher, I think, because I don't think there's anything that or at least I don't remember Dave saying it only scaled with base attack. So with suicides, that 90k could easily be like 145k or something. You'll be impressed by synergies, BG? Okay, I hope so, Luke. Let's continue.
You're busted. With Elsa Bloodstone on the team, Misty Knight, when gaining a cryogenic charge, has a 30% chance to inflict a busted debuff on the opponent, increasing the potency of Cold Snap by 50% for 16 seconds. With Elsa,
Okay. I mean, how much did I say before the cold snap was? Like 6K or something? Meh. Not super exciting. Alright, all busted debuffs have the durations increased by 15%.
all busted debuffs have their durations increased by 15%. Amazing detectives / geniuses.
Misty starts with an extra 2 anti-metal and cryo charges. Special 2 stun duration increased by 33%. I wouldn't use this over Torch's other synergies, but having extra stun on Torch's special 2 is kind of nice. It allows you to get more combo in.
With Human Torch on
More
the
incinerates.
team, Misty starts the fight with an extra 2 anti-metal and cryogenic charges. With Human Torch, the stun duration on his special 2 is increased by 33%. Now, did you see a synergy that caught you off balance? Thinking of a new synergy team? Let us know your thoughts below and let's...
I wasn't that impressed by the synergies. Oh, Luke, you said I was joking. I was gonna say, like, I was like, wait, dude, I was about to be like, man, what are you talking about? I thought there was something more here. I was not too impressed. Wow. Oh man. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. It just feels like they stopped short of making a cool character. Well, I can't wait to see how she looks in 6 months. Because I gotta tell you, I don't care about her next month. I mean, it did look fun. I will say, like, the big burst damage.
discuss. Thank you for watching this champion deep dive for Misty Knight.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It did look fun seeing like that big burst damage come through, but dude, what did I miss anything? What did I miss about Misty? I'm not really seeing where I would ever play this champ, realistically. If I got her on a new account challenge, I would have some fun. And that might be it, man. She's going to be a quickly forgotten about champ, which is unfortunate. Maybe 6 months from now, she'll be good. BG hasn't been impressed by a champ since 2016. That is not true, Guy Gardner. That is not true. I don't know. Maybe you guys can fill me in on what you guys are excited about. Let me see. The Wound God 705 saying, quick non-MCOC related tweet, good sir. Also, thanks for the Sure SMB 7 mic. I just made a nice upgrade before I started a new MCOC podcast. Oh, okay, cool, man. But okay, let me see. I thought Cap was cool, man. I have nothing bad to say against Cap. His damage output wasn't super high, but like he seems like he'll be a useful addition to the roster. Misty, on the other hand, is harder for me to say that about. But let's see here. I think I want to take up drumming. Hell yeah. I used to like it in Rock Band, but my hip would hurt from the drum. Where do you suggest a person should start? Also, we got another dog last week. Her name is Zoe Barrett Harrison. Third dog named after Ghostbusters. Wow. Rip. Is it Vigo or Vigo? I gotta tell you, I might offend you right now. I'm not super familiar with the Ghostbusters. I saw the movie as a kid and it terrified me. I was too young for it. But dude, what an adorable little doggo right here. All right, man, nice. As far as like starting drumming, also have you tried Wordle? I have not. As far as where to start drumming, I mean YouTube. Just like just type in beginner drum tutorials. Pretty much, that's what I would do. I don't know exactly. Like it's like I started drumming in 2004, I think it was. 2003, 2002. Somewhere in there. I can't remember where, but that was like before the age of YouTube. And if YouTube was a thing, that's probably all I would do, is go on YouTube. As far as like what kind of drums to get, depends on your situation. I'd probably recommend an electronic set. If you have your own home, then I mean, you could look into getting like probably like a $300-ish starter kit, maybe like $400-ish. Drums are not cheap to get into. That's like baseline of what you're going to be paying for like a starter set. That sounds reasonable at least. But I'd probably recommend an electronic set when getting started either way. Even if you did own your own home. Still something cheaper, but like, yeah. I was thinking electronic. Okay, yeah. I don't have a brand to recommend. I started with a really cheap acoustic set that was like $300-400 or something. And then I moved on to a very expensive electronic set that was like $3,000. So on the cheap end, I don't know what's out there today. That would be good. So, but yeah, dude, congrats on the doggo. All right, so Misty though. Thoughts? I mean, I guess thoughts on either of these guys. To be honest, I don't think I'll be playing either champion much. I do think Captain America has use. It's just I'm not really playing Alliance War right now. Hard to say if he's going to have solo competitive use. I think he will. But it comes down to the nodes, really. So, Captain America might be one of those just like special teams type of champ where like he's not just like an auto include into a deck, but depending on whatever nodes Kabam throws at solo competitive, he could be really useful for it. So I would say if you are looking to be competitive in that mode, you're going to want to have a Captain America Sam Wilson in your roster, but maybe don't rank him up like right away or something like that if you're lucky enough to get him. Because of course it's so difficult getting new champs as it is. Misty, on the other hand, I just didn't really see much here. I didn't see a whole lot this year. She's going to be sick in a year? I hope so, man. I'll of course be testing these champs hands-on, like, you know, whenever we're able to, but I see potential in Misty. I'd like to pull her. Guy Gardner, I'm curious. What has you excited about the champ? Or like what kind of potential are you looking at? BG, when do you think the next new account challenge will be? I'm definitely doing one. I just can't tell you exactly when. It depends on what's going on in game and real life. Is he done talking Pixie Bell? Never. Was excited for both to enter the game, but only Cap seems kind of cool. Feel really let down by Misty. Was hoping she'd reduce ability accuracy instead of being a debuff shrugger. Can we... Is there... I want to read... Hold on. What does it say here? There was a lot of information. It was very like front loaded with a lot of information about setting up her abilities and stuff. Oh god, do I need to refresh this? Oh, here we go. Okay, so for each anti-metal charge, 3% chance to instantly purify any incoming debuffs. It's not that high of a chance. And I know that it can go to 100% with her, what was it, her Awaken ability? Against Science champions only even, right? And then for the cryogenic charge, gains 1% chance to evade attacks. So, oh man, here's the thing about Misty. I think she's going to be kind of annoying to fight, but not like super annoying to fight. I think she's going to be kind of annoying the same way that Black Widow is kind of annoying. Like the low percent chance to evade. She's going to evade you. We all know what 3% evade means in actuality when you're doing combo after combo. Like the evades happen. And this is going to go up to 12% evade, which is not very high, but it's high enough to be annoying. But it's not high enough to be helpful when you're actually playing as the champ. It's just going to be a kind of annoying champ to fight, I think. Cold Snap via Despair, but Frostbite is passive. Yeah, so Despair is not really going to be a thing. Hold on, I was curious if what's it called? Sorry, by the way, if I'm trying to skim through to see like if people are finding anything that's exciting about the champ, and maybe some of you are putting something in the chat, I'm missing it, but I'm doing my best to look. Doofus Puncher sending over a buck, saying Mole Man and Kingpin are sitting here like, yeah. Like they're just gonna be so much like they are so much better than Misty, probably, right? She looks like a fun bursty champ. I also want to test that out with suicides. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. That burst damage does look fun. I agree with that. It's just I don't know how much fun you're necessarily gonna have with that all the time. Is that gonna be something that is she a character that you can use in the Cavalier Monthly? Most Cavalier Monthlies that come to mind, I would say no. She's not going to really be a benefit there. Like the bursty style champions, if they don't finish the fight with that burst, it's suddenly it's not fun, you know? If you can time it so that you do finish the fight with that burst damage and they just plop over, fun. When they survive it and you have to do it again because the rest of your damage is so just dropped off a cliff in comparison, then oh man, the fun kind of drops off that cliff too. I don't know exactly the discussion going on between Dragon and Rook right now, but it seems like maybe you guys are just saying we can't tell just based off of this video or something, which I would agree with, if that's even what's being said. Sorry, I'm just kind of skimming right now through chat. We definitely can't tell just based off of this footage if the champs are going to be, you know, good or bad, or where they'll have their uses and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, man, I am struggling to think of something here for Misty. Trying to try my best to think of any place that I'd want to use her. I just can't think of one. Can't think of one. What was that Awaken ability again? The Awaken ability, you even have to wait at SIG 200, 27 seconds. No. Does she have bleed resistance? Did I miss that anywhere? It didn't look like she was taking a lot of bleed damage from Fury. Is that somewhere in her kit? What is this? Whenever both Misty's charges become equal, she gains non-stackable buffs. So we have the precision buff. We've got unblockable. We've got the guaranteed critical hits. It's man, I don't think so. Okay, hold on. There was a few other super chats here. Bushido Brown saying over pound saying there was a research study on how Vikings sent secret messages. Apparently they used Norse code. Also Daystream when. Also take a lap when, Bushido Brown. The answer is now, because that was awful. I know, I haven't done a Daystream in a while. I'll probably do some Act 6 stuff soon. Although I don't know. I was gonna say maybe those will be on like Sunday nights too. I'm not sure. Bushido Brown, I'm sorry. I know all content on my channel has been a little bit dry, much like MCOC in general at the moment, or at least my thoughts about it. I am working on stuff still. Promise you that, but bear with me a little longer. I don't know when the next day stream will be. We'll see. Imagine Jim with another 10 saying, thanks for the great content. Look forward to your actual testing. Keep up the great work. Insert bad dad joke here and make me take a lap. Well, let's assume it was really bad. There's the crickets. You can say hello to them outside on your lap, I guess. Honestly, this was the best joke I've ever heard from you, Jim. If you want to go on the lap still, that's totally fine. But at least it wasn't painful from my perspective, so thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Doofus Punchers and over the buck saying, now imagine how much different we'd be viewing these champs if there were buffs in place for Groot, Red and Blue Cyclops, and Phoenix also happening this month. I don't know if I would be looking at this champion any differently. I mean, would it make the month more exciting? Sure. But as far as Misty is concerned, I want her to be a good champion too, you know? Like, I don't want it to just be buffs or something like that. Why can't it? There we go. I was trying to get the pause on this screen. But yeah, like the full focus is on these champs right now. You might not like Cold Snap as anti-evade, but that was always my favorite feature of Iceman, so I think that'll be really good, at least for me personally. Okay, Dragon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Those were light bleeds from Fury? I guess so. I guess that wasn't like his ending bleed, huh? I guess Fury's bleed really does come from his final light attack. Whole month would be more inspiring, so the overall view on these champs would be more optimistic. I mean, I agree with you in part that the month would be overall better, but my view on Misty is not going to change, regardless of anything else happening in the game. If the champ is good, the champ's good. If the champ's bad, the champ's bad. The end, you know? All right, Sam sending over a few of them loonies, 2 toonies and a loony to be exact, saying Camp Falcon and Misty Knight are sounding more like Crap Falcon and Mist Knife. Wow. I think, I'm telling you, I do think Captain America is going to have use. I have no problem with this guy existing the way that he does. Actually, maybe I take that back. I would say his special 2 could probably use a bit of a tuning up. I do hope that they increase his damage, maybe some, going forward. But that's not really why you'd play this guy. You'd play him for his niche utility. But yeah, I guess, all right, about like the whole like month debate, I would say if you're going to introduce a character that has some niche utility like this, then I would hope that the other character would be maybe a little bit more overall exciting. Just so you have one character that's like good in a in like a damage way, and then another character that's good in like a niche utility way. So I don't know if, as far as I know, Kabam doesn't really work that way. They treat all these characters as separate characters, but like maybe it would be better if they coordinated it a little bit more on that kind of thing, just so that the overall month feels better. But I don't know, maybe that's being a little too nitpicky. Cloud of Contempt sent over to saying unrelated, but tweets, chat opinions as well. Okay, Cloud of Contempt. Let's see what we got here on the Tweeterverse. I don't know if I have a tweet from you though. That's the thing. Is it still coming through or something? Because I got nada. Triple checking. I'd love to give you an opinion. Well, there's nothing here. Whoop! Okay, you just tagged me. I see. Ah, this was 7 hours ago. That's why. Okay, let's see. Mapping out my mastery swap for upcoming Karina's Star-Lord and Sabretooth Labyrinth runs. Curious of opinions and or suggestions. Yeah, I don't think there's any debuffs that you need willpower for, right? Max Limber can actually be really useful because there's a chance to stun. So I would probably swap some points out of like lesser cruelty and pop that into maxing out Limber. I'd probably take the points out of the Fury increase and toss that into Courage, because the Fury increase it does not work for Sabretooth. The Fury percent increase, like the duration increase, is fine because it will help you to bank some of the other Furies, but the percent increase, it does not work when the Furies go passive. I tested it before when I was doing my Abyss run. I can't remember 100%, but I don't think Unfazed works on the Labyrinth evade for whatever reason. I could be wrong on that. It's been a very long time since I tested the Unfazed mastery. But I mean, if you're just putting, I mean, 1 point, whatever, it's not that big a deal, right? So that's probably what I would do, is like take out the points that like increase the potency of Fury, drop points in lesser cruelty, and put points in Courage and Limber. The only other thing is like you can consider maybe taking points from someplace and putting it into physical resistance, but I don't think it's necessary. I think the rest of it looks good. You definitely do want lesser precision. Both those champs have low crit chance, and you'll gain a lot of benefit from this mastery, actually. So keep that. Everything else seems fine overall, I would say. I don't know if chat had some opinions that differed from my own, but that's what I would personally do. Was debating Limber, but wasn't aware of the Fury increase not working for Saber. Good to know. Unfazed was my last dump point. Okay. Got it. 5 I can free up. Much appreciated. Sounds good. Jim sending over another 10 saying, hey Brian, this is important. Did you know that sign language is the least spoken language in the world? Okay, you know what, dude? Jim. You're making me regret ever saying something nice about the last message. Take the lap, dude. Ugh. Oh, Jim, come on. about sign language. Take the lap. How do I sign take the lap? Take the lap. I don't know. It's probably not it right there, but that's my best attempt. Just take the lap. Thank you for the 10 though, dude. Chris Tackett sent over 2 saying first rank 3, Penny or Ghost. I mean, I think Ghost. If you like playing Ghost, then the answer is Ghost. If you don't like playing Ghost, then of course don't go with Ghost. Penny's a solid rank 3 as well, but yeah, if you like playing Ghost, I'd say Ghost. For sure. Chris, thank you very much. Yo, BG, needs some advice, my man. Just opened 5-star Nexus on my new free-to-play account. Should I pick up Medusa or Fury as my second 5-star? Oh, Jesse, that's a tough one, dude. Wow, that's tough, man. Oh, that's tough, dude. I think if you already have someone like Magneto, which is going to be tough to have on a new account here. But if you even if you have like a 4-star Magneto, I think that kind of covers your anti-robot needs, and you could probably just go with Fury. But if not, I'd probably take Medusa over Fury. I think just as like a standalone character without considering other factors, I like Medusa more than I like Fury. But once you hit a certain point in the game, I'd say Fury kind of overtakes Medusa as being more important to have in your roster, probably. So it kind of depends if you want to play for the now or if you want to play for the future. If you want to play for the future, you can go Fury, but if you want to play for the now, it's probably Medusa. Unless, like I said, you already have a what's it called? A Magneto. Divas Punch sent another buck saying, Mother Falcon Merca. It needs to happen. It should happen. It's the happening that makes the most sense. If it ain't sticking now, how about now? What? You lost me. Mother Falcon Merca? Is that supposed to be like America? Like, I mean, the mother effing part, I feel like I get that part. But you lost me on the rest, Doofus Puncher. But alright, it's starting to get a little late, and we've already reviewed both characters. We're not getting any more info about these guys, not tonight at least. So, I think I'm going to spin out a crystal here. We'll see if we can end off the stream with a few units. Let's see what happens. Doofus been hitting the hooch? Maybe. Can we get maybe a side quest cav opening tonight? Nope. Sorry, man. Sam sent over 5 of them loonies. Another 5 saying, honestly, these champs do not give me high hopes for the future of the game. Fair. I don't think we should I don't think we should, like, you know, we don't need to necessarily think about the future of the game with these two champs. You could say, like, you know, you're not excited about these characters or something like that, and I think that's, you know, that'd be fair to say. But let's not go too crazy with this. Let's not take it too far. If we're going to talk about the future of the game, there's plenty else that we could talk about. But yeah, I mean, these are just a couple of characters. I do hope I'm wrong about Misty, but it does definitely feel like she's a swing and a miss. Cap, niche use, yeah. If you're just tuning in, that's my assessment on the two. But anyway, the only thing we can hang this game's future on these two champs. Yeah. One of these champs have manuals bigger than my dishwasher and yet so underwhelming. First off, have you read the manual to a dishwasher? I didn't even know they had manuals. You stick the dishes in, you hit the button. Sam sent over another 5, saying the current state of the game gives me very little hope for the future of the game. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's a fair statement. Yeah, man. It's just, I think, all right, listen. You guys know how I've been feeling about the game recently, right? I mean, I'm not in the Alliance anymore. Do I need to say more? But, listen, guys. I do, on a positive note, I do think that this is just the nature of games. I like games that are online, games that are, you know, persistently updated and stuff like that. Sometimes there's just periods where there's not as much exciting thing, like, you know, like they're working on stuff and there's just not a ton that's super exciting at the moment. So it's not like things are super bleak and that, you know, because January and February are a slow start to the year, that things aren't going to pick up. I would be shocked if things didn't pick up. I mean, let's think about it. Kabam just terminated their other game, Realm of Champions. What would happen if they were just like, let's stop developing MCOC? The company would fold, right? They can't do that. They have to make this game awesome. Their future is depending on it. So I think they are going to make the game awesome. It's just right now, you know, and we're going through a little bit of a down period. Yes, the future MCOC 2. Just kill this game off, learn from the lessons, and reset. Wow. Now that is a way that they would kill MCOC, is with MCOC 2 right there, man. But yeah. I'm with you guys. You know what I mean? I don't want to just sit here and lie to you guys and say the game's super exciting for me right now. I'm with you guys. I don't think that the game's super exciting at the moment. I'm just saying I do think that it's just a down period. That's it. Just a down period. We'll see what happens in the future. Sam sent over another 2 saying, slow, there isn't even a Valentine's Day event. Is there not going to be a Valentine's Day event? No way. Did they already announce that? I don't know if I could believe that. They always do something fun for Valentine's. They always do something like Deadpool related. Maybe it's just a secret for right now or something. If they didn't already announce it. That's got to be it, I would imagine. Eric Nelson with that member button. Saying don't know why that happened again. Oh, about the member thing? Yeah, I don't know either, but either way, thank you, dude. All right, on that note though, guys, I think it's time to call it a night. This was fun. I'll probably do this again each month with the deep dives, and like Kabam John said, maybe we can organize to have John on call or something like that for next time. Get a little bit of the dev insights as well. Not going to promise anything, but we'll see if we can make it happen. I think they just haven't announced it. There's always something funky that shows up. Deadpool yeah, I think so too, Dragon. I'd be surprised if there wasn't some kind of Deadpool event. I don't think it's going to be like a crazy event, but they usually do something kind of fun. Sam sent over another 5 too, saying nope, no event. Rich made a video. Huh. Well, we'll see. I didn't watch Rich's video, so I don't know if it just wasn't included in the notes. Like I said, maybe they're just pulling back, like holding that info a little close to their chests at the moment. I don't know. But okay. Anyway, Sam, thank you again for the 5. Before I go, shout out to Imagine Jim for being tonight's biggest dig. Jim, I don't know if you can hear this because you're probably too busy taking your laps from those terrible jokes. But if you can hear this, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you everyone else as well. It's fun. We'll do it again sometime. And I'll be back tomorrow normal time for a normal grind. Night, everybody.